Josh, get your best Rat Taxi.
Oh, I don't have the audio on. I haven't listened to Rat Taxi in weeks.
Bro, I'm listening to Rat Taxi 24/7. There's nothing else that I listen to than Rat Taxi. And if you're not listening to Rat Taxi, that means you're not watching enough Dead Zone because you should be obsessed with it by now. By now, frankly, you should be obsessed with it. You should be listening to Rat
Bruh,
Taxi
I've been obsessed with
day
Dead
and
Zone.
night. Everybody, welcome to another episode of The Graveyard Shift. This 2-hour long stream serves as your training video as you have now been hired as the newest recruit on the Graveyard Shift. That's right.
Oh.
And what's so cool is that you are not paid. In fact, some of you are actually paying us instead. Isn't that so much fun? I'm having fun with that. As
Well,
you
to be fair,
might,
actually, we do have a couple people paying us for
yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly. As you might notice, Bryce is not here. And honestly, we have no clue where he is at all. So maybe his little April Fool's joke is that he'll show up somewhat part during the stream, and then I will have to quickly get him added to the layout. Who knows? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Wouldn't we laugh and giggle and chuckle and guffaw and chortle? Personally, I'm the chortler. That's all that I'm saying. You're not going to get
Oh
another
my
word out of me
God.
because that's all I'm saying.
God. Wow.
Josh,
Yeah, what's up?
I ate the world's biggest burrito before the stream. I will be falling asleep mid-stream, so I'm hoping you've got some topics ready to carry on
Oh, fuck.
solo
I'm
because
not
I'll
good
be
with this,
knocked
dude.
out.
I'll call Kathy in here.
Josh, what do you think about Dead Zone takes improv classes?
Um, I don't know. I was never good at improv, dude. I'm not gonna lie to
Well,
you.
that's why you take a class for it.
No, dude, I took classes for
Really?
years, even.
Like, you
Yeah,
shouldn't be here.
I just fucking sucked. It was not good. Yeah, they they did not like me.
I
I yes
love.
ended one too many
Oh
times,
my
and they were
gosh.
not about it.
No, the best thing that Bryce will do when you're trying to improv back and forth with him is he will not yes and you. He'll no.
Yeah.
it's so it's so frustrating but funny because it's almost like a challenge to okay, Ryan, now be funnier. That wasn't good
Well, that's what I
enough.
was gonna say. Yeah, it's like he's trying to make you better.
Yeah, I guess he's
He's
the
trying to
he's the hardest boss. He's the hardest
he's
improv
he's
boss.
trying to see if you can get on his level.
Yeah, that's very true. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay.
Um. Anyways, what's up, stream? It's good to see
Yeah,
you. It's been a while. We had 2 days extra off
yeah. You're
because
welcome.
yeah, there was a tornado
Yeah.
um in Ryan's vicinity on Monday, and then on Tuesday Braskeen had to cancel because of whatever. So
Well, we never scheduled it because he had work yesterday,
oh, work, that's
so
what
we
it
didn't
was.
schedule it.
Yeah, he had work. Yeah, so we had couple extra days off. So it's been a minute. I'm
Yeah.
happy to be back. Happy to see y'all, everyone that's here. Thank you.
We'll see what happens tomorrow. Bryce has made comments towards the fact that he might not be able to stream tomorrow. We
I'm
will
not
see.
gonna lie, dude. I'm kind of banking on no.
Really? You
I
tired
do
of
like
Valor?
that's not because I don't like streaming. I very much like streaming, but I got some shit I gotta do.
Sure. Well,
I'll do
then just
no
call it.
cussing rules.
Just y'all are two adults with your own agency, and nobody even watches anyway. Why don't you call it and say no stream tomorrow? F off.
Well, that's what I was gonna do. It's like, yeah, I was gonna say I'm not streaming tomorrow. If Breastkin would like to get on and do a little solo battle, he was having
Yeah.
some stuff as well. Damn, I didn't eat a burrito. I might fall asleep too.
Yeah,
But whatever. Um, but Ryan, how's your week? Tell us
my
all about that.
week. Let's see. Since last Wednesday, what did my week consist of? We streamed some more Elden Ring on Friday. I didn't really do anything on Thursday, I don't think. That was very fun. We had a great time doing that. We got pretty well accomplished in that.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah. So go watch
yeah.
the VOD. It'll be up on YouTube later when Bryce gets me some thumbnails, and we can upload it. Then over the weekend, did I do squat? Did I do a single thing? I know I worked out with Reed a lot, but I don't know that I like did anything at all. I know I edited a lot of videos. And then Monday, yeah, so we canceled the stream because everybody. I don't know how many of you are from Charleston, like where Josh and I and Bryce met and became friends and everything, but because we're both not there anymore. But if you're from Charleston, if you're from an area that has a lot of natural, not disasters, but like a lot of intense natural weather, because in Charleston you usually get hurricanes, it's always the end of the world whenever one comes by. People are biting up the water, people are batting down the hatches and all this stuff. Oh, it's gonna be the worst storm we've ever seen in our lives. And then it never comes. And that's good. I'm not like complaining, but it's just like it's always like the every weather thing in the world is this is the worst storm you're ever about to see in your life. And maybe 1 out of 100 that's true, but the other 99 you feel silly. So I canceled on Monday because I was worried that they said it was going to be a huge tornado. We were going to get golf ball size hail. It was going to be so awful. And I said, okay, well, just in case I like lose power or something along those lines, I don't want to have to stop the stream midway through or leave Josh hanging. So we canceled because I didn't want to, come in any conflict there. I think nary a drop during our streaming scheduled hours, which would have been 7 EST to 10 EST, nary a drop. We got a little drizzle before, and then
Very.
right after stream would have ended, the hypothetical stream, I got like torrential thunder or like storm for like 20 minutes, and then that was it, nothing.
Yep.
So have fun. And then yesterday would have been mine and Bryce's stream, but we didn't because he had work. So honestly, after I got off work, I kind of laid in bed all day and watched a playthrough of Signalis and played Pokemon Sword. And I had a
Hey.
wonderful time. Because,
Oh,
oh,
fire.
that reminds me, what I did do on Monday instead was I finished. So I have a job now that I like, but I'm trying to get a second one. An old coworker of mine went over to this new business and was like, hey, why don't you come over too? And I was like, well, I'm going to leave my current job, so I'm trying to get a second one. And so I applied for it, didn't hear back for like 2 months, and they were like, oops, wrong application link, do this new one. They fast tracked me, and they said, okay, here's like an application test we want you to take. And what I had to do was like I had to create like a PDF guide for what the job entails, and it ended up being 12 pages long. So that was very fun. Had to do that, like half of which like last week, and then half of which on Monday. Like boy howdy, that was an effort. It was really an effort. And then sent that in, and then got contacted today to schedule an interview for next Monday. So see how that goes. Who knows? Maybe Ryan's gonna become too busy to do Dead Zone anymore. It's gonna have to be Josh and Bryce by themselves, and I know they love that. I know they love that so much.
That is
Um,
crazy. That would. Do you think that's an actual thing?
um, I think I would if not that I couldn't stream anymore, but I probably wouldn't be able to edit as much anymore if I had to say I'd step back from anything. But no, I'd be streaming the same. Because honestly,
Okay.
how hard is it to like sit on here and play video games for 42 hours,
Yeah,
4 days a week?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm a yapper anyway. I can sit on here and yap for a while. It's okay. You know.
I got you.
And then
Hey,
here we are. So today I did work week. I just read 50 pages of Dune, and I ate the world's biggest burrito. Now here we go. Tell me about your week.
where where you at on where you at on Dune?
I just hit 124. So spoilers for Dune. I'll give a 10-second. Five, four, three. Dune. One. You like that?
You got me.
Like that?
Gagged.
So I just got to. They just had like the meeting in the boardroom or whatever, where they were talking about their plans for like becoming profitable and everything. They had just talked about like the assassination attempt on Paul, and
Okay.
like they had already gone to like the green room with the mother.
Okay.
Yeah. So uh, yeah, Duncan made his appearance finally. Chatted him
Okay.
up. Yeah.
Gotcha. So
So
they haven't had dinner yet.
they have not had dinner yet.
Okay.
No. No.
Okay. That's not a spoiler or anything. It's just my. It
They
just was
have
my favorite
dinner.
chapter. Yeah.
Uh,
No spoilers. I just loved that chapter. I was like, wow, wow.
sure.
So I'm just
Yeah.
excited for you to get to it.
Yeah. I liked the chapter that I just read, the like roundtable
Yeah.
discussion. It was really interesting to hear the politics and
Yeah.
talk about like the plans within plans and things like that. That's always fun. That's like what I love, like Game of Thrones for and things like that,
Yeah,
because like
absolutely.
you hear people openly talk about, oh well, they'll probably portray us in this way. So we if that
Yeah,
happens, then
yeah.
like knowing that everybody is out to get you is interesting. And
Well,
I
that's my favorite thing. Is like the intrigue of Dune, and like
yeah,
all of like the political stuff is so good. And then like yeah, the that's my favorite part, or was my favorite part anyways, of the first half of the book, is like the how they know everyone is like against them, and it's like, what do we do about that? And like it only becomes like more apparent that like the trap is closing, and it's like, but what side of it are we on? Like,
right.
did we make it out, or are we stuck in it? And like, oh, it's so good.
One thing I
Yeah,
will
they did.
say is a little jarring is, I guess, you have that political intrigue, and I do like it a lot. And then you have like the sci-fi fantasy aspect, which I do like a lot. But I feel like they're kind of competing for attention at times, at least this early in the book. And it's not necessarily, I guess I should say, a criticism, but for trying to like understand what's going on and also trying to like fully take it seriously, it's a little bit difficult because like in one part you're like, wow, like everybody's really got their head screwed on straight, and even if they're like evil, like they're obviously so smart. But then also it's like, but the prophecy, and I'm like, it's
Yeah,
like, do you want to be, I don't know, House of Cards, or do you want to be, I don't even know, like what's something that's Game of Thrones but way more fantasy, like Lord of the
yeah,
Rings.
sure,
Like it feels like it exists in a space between both, and it doesn't really know which one it wants to be. And obviously, this predates House of Cards. You know what I'm like, a
sure.
pure political
Yeah,
drama versus a pure fantasy drama.
right.
And obviously, this is like not the first one to take on this challenge, but way early in the process of taking on a challenge like this for a modern audience.
Well,
Which, even
for
though it's
sci-fi,
like,
it was the first one to kind of introduce that, like the whole political aspect of it. That is something deeper than just like sci-fi as we know it today did evolve from Dune, like where a lot of modern sci-fi is a commentary kind of, or has political aspects and stuff like that. Like it it started becoming serious, whereas before it was, we're flying spaceships around, and it was like fun and cool and stuff and whatever. Dune was kind of the first sci-fi work to start introducing more, I guess, like I guess for lack of a better term, like complex themes or whatever, and it kind of was the one that laid the groundwork for everything that we know today.
I would say it's likely the first one that like got really popular like that, but I would highly doubt that in actuality it's like the first or even among the several few. I mean, every genre of literature is like an ever evolving piece. It's like it's a train, and it's just connecting to the ones before it. I'm curious what his inspirations are. I have some in my mind, but I'm worried that like I'll go look up the dates of when these were released later and see that I was completely wrong. But
Mm,
I would say like having a big long like epic like this, yeah, it's probably among the first to have like a long story, and not something like when Huxley would write or Bradbury would write, and they've got their sci-fi that's around the same time, and but they're like novels, right?
mm.
They're not universes that you dive yourself into. So yeah, something as grand as this, for sure. It's got to be one of the first, absolutely. But even then, first, absolutely among popular literature, without a shot of a doubt. Like
Mm.
things that people got themselves hooked into. It's got to be. I would like to watch after I finish reading this. I'd like to watch the first
Yeah,
movie, and then watch these two new ones. Even though I've already seen the first of the two new ones, I want to see the was it David Lynch? Um,
yeah.
David Lynch one.
I have this thing bookmarked because yeah, there was like several cuts of the, I don't know if you know this, but of Lynch's take on Dune. There were like several cuts because this theatrical one that came out, they like destroyed it, like they butchered it, and so it came out and was real weird. People were like, "What the hell?" And so Lynch went all in on this movie. Like he really went crazy on it so much so that they ran out of like money real quick because he was like, I want to build these crazy sets, I want to build these crazy pieces, we're gonna do all these things. And they're like, we just don't have like we love your vision, dude, but we just cannot support that. So they ran out of funding, and then they chopped it up a bunch in the editing room. But there have been several cuts released since then that's added in additional footage that was there when they filmed it and whatever. But there's one that's like a fan made cut that like puts all the best pieces together, and I have it saved somewhere. I'll send it to you. And yeah, it's known as the definitive version of Lynch's Dune because it's kind of and I think it's even counted as the most faithful adaptation of Dune put to screen, even over the 2019 the current ones and everything. So I haven't seen it yet because mine's the same plan. As soon as I finish it, I want to watch that and see what's going on there. Even though I know it's like kind of jank at this point and there's a bunch of weirdness in it, but I'm excited. Like
Yeah.
it's cool. It's cool.
I Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I don't think I've ever watched anything by Lynch.
Hmm.
Um, I think the closest I've come is I watched a Let's Play of Silent Hill 2, which would be fun
Sure.
for us to come with the Dite, play that game on
Yeah.
stream or something one day, or any of the Silent games, honestly, but probably two. Yeah, we talked about watching Twin Peaks before we watched Sopranos,
Hmm.
and I'm glad we picked Sopranos. But one day I would like to watch Twin Peaks.
Yeah. Same.
But I think what frustrates me about, or rather, what I should say, what has made me hesitant to get into his stuff is that he does seem to have this like ever changing mind, and I feel like he's the kind of guy that probably has like big commitment issues with his work, where
Yeah.
he just can't decide like, what do I want this to mean? Like, okay, let's say an episode of a show or a movie comes out. I feel like he's the kind of guy that can't definitively say like this meant this because later he might want to make something else and he wants to connect it in another way and now it can't mean that thing anymore. And I'm not like drawing on any examples right now, but he just seems to have that mind of he's always kind of getting more insightful and as a result he doesn't always love the thing that he just did to the capacity that he now has, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I think that like when it comes to something like that is like maybe it's less about the product and more about like the process.
Sure.
Where like I think people that are Lynch fans like probably enjoy the product because of like how whack it is and stuff. But I think that's why they like Lynch is because of like how just out there he is and like how he kind of goes for this like shoots for it. Like very different from Lynch, but similar in an aspect is like what we were talking about liking Evangelion, how it's like an imperfect thing. Like at no point did he have an end goal in mind for that. You know, it was the whole thing was changed through and through and through like 30 million times over because he just didn't have any idea what he really wanted to make. And it, as such, like someone can watch it and say, this sucks. I didn't like this. But like I like it because of how imperfect it is. So maybe
Sure.
it's that kind of love that transfers over to David Lynch stuff. I don't know.
Now, did Lynch do Mulholland Drive? I think he did,
I
and
think he did.
that's got the guy from The Leftovers in it, the main guy whose name I
Okay.
can't think of right now.
Okay.
And he did an interview with Vanity Fair or somebody recently, and not recently, I guess, but he was talking about like as much as he loved working with David Lynch, as much as he loved making that movie, what they record, and this is what made me think of it because of your comment on his Dune movie, was what they recorded and then what he ended up watching later was a completely different movie. Because
Really?
I don't know if it was because of the studio or if it was because of him or whatever, but apparently they cut it up in such a way that it was essentially a completely different movie with like completely different meanings and themes
Yeah.
and character arcs and like oh like just completely different than what the original film was. So I don't know if there is an original cut, like if you can watch whatever it was that he
Yeah. Right.
originally had, but I think it was Mulholland Drive. If somebody knows otherwise, even if it's just a YouTube comment years later, let me know. But I should watch that that interview again. Josh, I want to hear about your week. We still haven't got to it, but while it's fresh on my mind and we're talking about that guy, after Sopranos, I don't know what we're gonna watch, but there are two diverging paths to take. Um,
Okay.
if you're a Sopranos lover like me, there are two diverging paths. One is Mad Men, which is a fantastic show, arguably better in production than Sopranos. I like Sopranos more because I like its characters like a tiny bit more and its storylines a tiny bit more. But Mad Men, the production, oh my gosh, such a better show. And the reason that's a branching path is because the guy that made that show did pretty much like show ran the last few seasons of Sopranos. The other route is, and that's 6 seasons. The other route is The Leftovers, and that's kind of more like if you love Lost, watch The Leftovers. But it is really good. That's only 3 seasons, very condensable, very digestible. But if you love like if your big thing on Sopranos like the magical realism, like the parts that like you can't explain, then that is a great show. If you liked the realness nature of Sopranos, then you go to Mad Men. Although that is very much magical realism in of itself, but way more subdued, way more allegorical than Leftovers, which just throws it in your face, and you every moment you're questioning like, what is the answer to this going to be, and you may or may not get those. Well, then, Lemonade Mouth Lover, if you want a short little show to digest, but is constantly going to make you like question what you're watching, watch The Leftovers. It's fantastic. It's got quite an incredible last episode, just like Sopranos does. Kind of does the same thing Sopranos does, almost kind of, but like not really. But like it at least has the same level of intrigue. I would argue, and I think many people would. So that's something to consider. That one's only 3 seasons, so think about it.
I'm putting my foot down. We're watching Twin Peaks after we finish
Okay.
Sopranos. I
He's put
want
his
to
foot
watch.
down. We're watching Sopranos now. We're literally have one episode left of
I
season
know.
one.
Oh my
Season
god.
one, after doing this for what, like 2 months
Yeah.
now, if not
Oh my
more.
god.
Can't believe how long it's taken us. And then I know what's going to happen. Like we're going to finish season one. Maybe season two will go this way too. But then y'all are going to be hooked, and it's every night going to be not me asking, but y'all asking like,
Mm.
"Let's go with Sopranos, please." And I'm say, "Yeah, of course we can. Of course we can do that." So
My fingers are crossed for this reality for you.
yeah, me too.
We'll get to it. Man, I wish we had finished season one the other day. But alas.
Wow, Bryce, not
Whatever.
here for the stream. Aaron, what's Bryce doing right now? Get him on the stream and then get him watching an episode of The Sopranos with us tonight. But Josh, let's hear about your week, handsome.
My week. No, because I guarantee if Bryce comes on, he's gonna come on right now in the middle of my week, and that's always happens. As soon as I start talking, something happens, and then I never get to finish speaking.
Speaking of that, I think no, I'm just kidding. That was a little
Oh my
goof.
god.
That was a little
Okay.
Ryan goof for you.
Maybe I'll have to
Ryan's
actually speed run this
goofers.
real quick before he potentially comes in. Okay, so my week, I didn't do anything.
There you go. How
That was it.
accurate? How accurate is that?
It's pretty accurate. I really don't think I did much of anything. I went over to Kathy's parents' house on Sunday for Easter dinner. That was fire. They cooked some lamb, so that was pretty cool.
Holy
Then
moly!
on Tuesday, uh there was no tornado here, but we were supposed to have these crazy storms. We kept hearing all this stuff about crazy storms, and like my whole TikTok for you page was, if you live in this area, watch out.
Yeah,
There's gonna be
you're going to die.
yeah, literally. It was like watch out for tennis ball sized hail
Yeah,
and rains and winds, and you better have a plan and all this stuff. And I was like, oh my god, yes. Like I love storms. I was so excited. I was like,
your
dude,
car doesn't. That's what I
yeah,
was
my
worried
car
about.
doesn't, but you know what? Fuck, my car did. Um, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm glad you can experience that because I certainly didn't. Because I was sitting there, I was so prepared, I was so excited. I was even so excited, I was getting really giddy because I was like, dude, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna go to sleep when the storm hits. I love doing that. I was so excited. I was like, yes. I was checking my weather app. I was like, when does the rain happen? When does it happen? And it like just didn't happen. Just like didn't happen at all.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened. Nothing like at all happened. I was so pissed. It like I think it like thundered a little bit, and there wasn't like there was like no rain, there was no lightning, there was no crazy winds, there was nothing, dude. I was pissed off. Yeah, I didn't get to take a nap that day, and I was pissed. I was so prepared. Yeah, Kathy was excited too, dude. I was so stoked, and like, cause you were talking about the tornado, I was like, okay, well, I hope Ryan doesn't die in the tornado. Like that is awful because I really hope he don't die. But then when I was like, oh, I was like, it's my turn, it's my turn. I was so excited. But yeah, no, nothing happened. So
Wow, we
that
were
was the
we
most
were kind of the no tornado brothers.
the No Tornado Brothers. Yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
that's and the saddest thing is the most exciting part of my week
was a tornado not happening?
was that a tornado didn't
Was the
happen.
potential threat of a tornado?
Yeah, exactly. So that really says something. So big bummer,
Yeah.
big bummer.
I
But
think we need to start like journaling and like keeping a diary of our week as it happens because when it
yeah.
comes time to tell them like, what did I do? What in the
Well,
world did I do?
I swear mine is literally nothing at
Yeah.
all. Like yeah, like I don't know. Nothing. Yeah, I'll try and write stuff down this week, see if anything happens. I don't
It's like I
oh,
could tell y'all things that happened at work, but that's very
yeah.
boring. Yeah. I
Um
submitted 400 permits this week. And
well, do you have anything coming up?
yeah, seeing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, oh yeah, I meant to text you. I called my mom and yeah, she said that we can ride back with her. So,
I'm so glad to hear that because I did buy my tickets before you texted back, like, oh, I still need to ask. I was
okay.
like,
Okay, well yeah, because
let's hope.
that's concerning because I did call my mom today and I said, "Hey, so what's the plan?" And because originally what she had said, originally she was like, "Oh, it's just going to be me, your dad and Poke." And I was like, okay, word. Like, so that leaves two seats in the car for us. W, we're on our way. And then I called her today. I was talking to her, and she's like, oh, and Michael might be coming, and Ben might be coming, and his girlfriend. And I was like, okay, pause. You said no. You can't. Someone have to stay home. I don't care. I don't care. I don't even want them there because now
What?
this other thing's happening. But yeah, she said it was cool.
Good.
So
W, Josh's mom, as
W,
always.
Josh's mom.
As
Yeah, it's
always.
fire. I think Michael's skipping my graduation to go to Alaska.
Whoa.
Um,
Lily, I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to your graduation. That's what we're
yeah, dude.
talking about. Is
Yeah.
I'm flying out there. I'll be there at the end of this month on the 30th, and I'm going to spend many lovely days with you. Oh yes, I'll be spending many lovely days with you in the city that you reside in.
Man,
You
fuck Nashville.
know, I
For
wonder what
real.
city it is. No one's given any context clues. And for y'all's graduation, which is on the same day. And Lily, did you say that you have a ticket for me? And then Josh, I'm pretty sure you don't, but that's fine.
I don't. I don't know. I might.
It's fine. It
Oh,
doesn't matter.
Lily does. Okay, sick.
Yeah, but y'all, you're on the same day, but not at the same time. I think one's in the morning and one's like later in the day, if I
What
remember
the
right.
hell? Really?
Does that sound right? Lily, I'm pretty sure that's true. But maybe it's at the same time. That'd be awesome. Oh my gosh, I get to see DK too. Maybe I get to see uh the
I'm at
yeah.
night dirty.
That's so
Fuck.
funny that she knows and you don't. Yeah, and the new and improved Lacey. I'm excited to see y'all, and then we're going to drive down with Josh's parents to uh,
Charleston.
see Bryce's graduation, which is like a week later. So I'll be seeing y'all for 2 weeks, which is great.
Yippee!
Yippee! Very excited. I need to request off work. That just reminded me. But we'll have to. Okay, we need to pre-plan our in-person Dead Zone stuff
I know. I know.
because
I was thinking about that
we need
today.
to get cracking. We need to really use all the time that we can to record like in-person stuff and play
Yeah.
like an entire video game together. Like we
Yeah. Yeah.
need to get it going.
Oh my god.
Oh
You're right.
my
I was thinking
gosh.
that same thing, but I'm glad you
Yeah,
said that because I think I was forgetting.
yeah,
Um, yeah, sounds very fun. That is a big thing actually. You know what? When I initially asked like the what do we have planned, I didn't think we'd have anything as big as that. But yeah.
yeah.
Um,
And then later, Lily and I were just talked about it like 40 minutes ago, looking at hotels in Japan,
nice. Yeah.
because Nihon ni ikimasu. Yes,
Yeah.
Lily,
Okay.
watashi
Whatever.
tachi. Yeah.
Yeah.
So very excited for that. And
That's
then
fire.
maybe in Halloween time, you will be coming to see me because I'm kind
Yippee.
of holding you to that. I'm like thinking about it every day. Like
Yeah.
my best friend Josh might come see me around Halloween. So yeah,
I'm
so
super
exciting stuff.
stoked.
Exciting stuff.
That's
What
gonna
are you
it's
excited?
gonna
Oh,
be lit.
tell us about your brother going to Alaska. What, your hot brother's going to Alaska?
Yeah, Michael's going to like Alaska for something. I don't know. He's skipping out on like graduation to go to Alaska, so I don't know what he's doing out there. So.
What an odd
And
child.
then and then Poke was going. I don't know if it's changed now because of everything, but she was going to go to Yellowstone for the summer and work there. I don't know, she's doing something.
To work
Um,
there, like at the park.
yeah, the park.
Wow.
And but I don't know if that's changed because of everything, but yeah, last because it was like up in the air about whether or not she could come to the graduation because she might have been doing that. So I don't know if that's different now, but if she might be going to Yellowstone for the summer, which is cool. So you know what? Basically, what I'm trying to tell y'all here is my whole entire family has bigger plans than I do for the foreseeable future. So
Joshua,
yeah,
if I
yeah.
get this second job and I make 3 times the salary I'm making right now, you and Kathy are just coming to live with me as my just housemates, and you won't have to pay for anything, and that'll be your life. Is being
Kathy,
like,
what are we thinking about that? Because
yeah,
I'm thinking, yeah.
yeah, just forget the apartment. No, no rent. Okay.
Okay, well, here's the only problem though. Is could we finish our lease because we would be leaving Kathy's best friend,
She can
who is
come too. She can come too.
okay, because I was gonna say she did just
Fine.
sign on, and we would be leaving her behind in a city she doesn't know anyone in. So maybe we should at least wait until the lease out. But after that, yes, yes, yes. I'm not. You know what? My like career goals have went out the window. So basically, I'm just looking for anything else a long time now.
Your
But
career
that's,
goal should be like my friend.
I mean,
That
dude,
should be
that's
your career
what do you
goal.
think Dead Zone is? What do you think Dead Zone is? We're getting
That's
paid to
true.
be friends. It's
Yeah, that's
awesome.
true. Finally,
Yeah,
finally.
yeah. It's basically like our friendship is sponsored.
Hey,
It's
Josh, when do I get a raise? When do I get a raise? Right?
yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes.
I'm asking. Wait, hold on. Hey, hey. I'm seeing someone in chat that's not subbed.
Who? Lily. Y'all tried this last time when she was here with the Ultimate Cream. Don't, don't get her to do that.
I thought that like you were one of the Dead Zone's biggest fans.
I don't know. It looks to me like she's Lemonade Mouth's biggest fan. Bryce, are you going to get your butt in here?
He's doing his project.
Okay, if not, I'm going to tell you something. Lily, I've got to share with them what you told me. Uh, we were looking for hotels to stay in Tokyo, and she sent me an amazing one. She sent me, Josh, you might have seen it. It's not. I don't know what the hotel itself is, but the hotel has two. Excuse me. Wow, Godzilla rooms, Gojira rooms,
That's fire.
and one has what they call the Godzilla view room, where it's got this one window, and out of the window you can see Godzilla because they've got like a statue next to the hotel.
That's sick.
And for whatever reason, she messaged me like, Bryce, and I'm like, what? Bryce has seen one Godzilla movie, and she's like, I don't know why. I just always associate Godzilla with Bryce, so I don't know what that means. I have my predictions,
That
but
pisses me
I
off.
know, I knew it would. I knew it
That
would.
pisses me
Who's
off.
associated with Godzilla?
Lily always equates you with Godzilla.
Is that because I'm so big and large and radiate nuclear waste?
I said it's because you're tall and loud and have dry skin, but I don't.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
That is, dude.
That's funny.
Yes! Yes! Got him!
Hold on.
Yes, you did, Lily. You know that. Joshua, what are you trying to do?
Hold on. Don't worry about it.
Whoa, I don't like that.
You're like, what?
How Josh is like, don't worry about it.
Bryce, I'm drawing you right now. Do you see it? This is you if you were like an Enigma's blob.
Okay.
I'm waiting on stream to see it.
This is you if you were like the concept of white.
Whoa. think I already am.
That's what I've always said. That's what I've
All right.
always said. I said, oh, my friend Bryce, you mean the concept of white? Oh, yeah, I'm familiar.
Oh, I'm familiar.
All right, so you've got your curls. Josh, while I do this, and Bryce, if you did it, Josh, were you able to come up with anybody? Because I wanted to introduce a little one stream segment here called "Hear Me Out," and maybe y'all have seen this on TikTok or anywhere else on social media, where people kind of describe their "Hear Me Outs," their wild attraction takes. And you know, we've gone through a few different levels here of like people were saying like just regular celebrities, which is weird.
No,
it's
that's
like
not it. That's not it.
it's
No, it's
not
like a
it.
fucking,
Like, what do you mean,
like
Matthew
a pickle on the
Lillard?
side of the road.
Yeah.
Like
What are you
a little
talking
lip
about?
has,
Like
like,
Danny
curves to
Phantom?
it.
Like, because he's a cartoon? Like, yeah. Like that's everybody. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
So.
exactly.
I prompted the boys for this stream. I wanted them to prepare some hear me outs that are real. Some ones that are not like, oh, I'm just going to say the craziest thing I can think of. No, I want them to have an actual, like, you have a level of attraction for this person, or you see some hotness in this person, and it is outlandish. So, Josh, I know you were struggling, and honestly, I kind of was too, because humans, for whatever reason, when we get prompted with a question to pick information out of our brain like that, we shut down. We can't bring anybody out. I was having a very hard time being like, I've never known a character in my life. I've never seen a human. I've never seen an animated person, and they've never been real. So you two are the only people that exist in my mind for that time. Josh, I guess you're a little bit light skinned in this. I mean, Bryce, a little bit light skinned in this drawing, because they don't have like a other color to use. So honestly, let's not even do the nose there. So Joshua, I'm gonna let you go first. Do you have?
No, I can go first. I really don't have like anyone in mind. Like I promise, I've really been laboring over this all day. I deliberated with Kathy even. I said, please, do you have anything in mind? And she couldn't come with anything either. All she said was that one character from Sonic. She was talking about
Which one?
Rouge. She was talking about Rouge.
Well, duh. See, again, that's like an easy. That's like,
that's
yeah.
the thing, is she was like, yeah, no, but that doesn't count though, because that was like everyone. And I was like, I know. So like
Shadow, he's
like,
just
have
hot.
one
Like
before this question, because I think like otherwise, if we don't have one off the top of our head, we're kind of just forcing.
well, good thing that I gave you hours of preparation.
Yeah, and like the
wrong
only thing I could think of is the Bob's wife from Bob's Burgers.
But see that I'm
Linda?
sorry, Bryce, but that's easy.
I'm sorry. That's just that's the only thing I can think of.
all right, well, Ryan, what do you have?
Okay.
Yeah, what do you got?
Okay. Hold on. Let me write our names. I'm having fun. I'm just drawing around. Just having fun. Here's Bryce. Live, love, love. All right. Let me pull some up for you. I'll start with one, okay? And I want to see if I can get a good picture of them. But Bryce, you've given us like a nice runner-up. Maybe during the stream, think of some other ones because we got another hour and 20 minutes here, so be thinking on it. But do you have other runner-ups, like other ones you were kind of thinking on? Either of you before you get to like your like the one that you really want to commit to.
Not really, because a lot of the times, because you prefaced in the text messages, like you were like, what is it? Hold on, let me pull up the text. By the way, for the hear me outs, I want real ones. Parentheses, looking at you, Bryce, not just the craziest thing you can think of to be funny. I want you to defend your decision with your earnest, honest heart. And I was gonna go Mothra, but that's just me.
Okay. Mothra. Okay, see, because like I'm glad you have Mothra, not Mothman, because Mothman is like, well, duh, you know.
No, yeah, not Mothman.
Yeah, that's duh. I'm worried if I go into edit scene and try to add a little like Google share screen, it's going to remove Bryce. So let's find out what happens. Oh, he stayed. He stayed. That's my Jennifer Coolidge. He stayed. But here's my first one that I thought of for Hear Me Out. Okay.
Okay.
It's the Nesquik rabbit, and It's kind of like when he's got this like sort of hoodlum thing going on. Is kind of what I'm feeling it.
What do you mean by hoodlum?
When when he's got this sort of like this like
What do
street
you mean by that?
this like
what do you mean by that?
That's
this
a
like
good question.
this like
Bryce.
street rat thing going on, you know? You know what I'm talking about. When he's
I don't like that.
when he's not like this and not like this.
Is it like when he's trying to like act a little cool?
He,
Like,
yeah, when he's trying to
whoa.
go cool, he's got
I'd be careful with like going down any further.
why
This
is this kind of
and
what
there
you
might
were...
be like an NSFW like
Wow, look at that one. This is like if they drew the Nesquik rabbit to be like a 1 second frame and into there. Josh, what do you think about that?
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to
Do
just
you-
look for inspiration.
Do you think that like you would feel the same way about the Twix rabbit if given like cool shades and
Okay.
like, different clothes?
That's a really good question. Like Bryce, you're bringing a delightful energy to this that I really enjoy. I think I'm gonna have to say no.
Why are you responding to that like it's a discussion post for
Because
college?
this is a Socratic seminar. Thank you very much. But you
The
know
way you
what?
said that was so funny. I agree with what you have to say, but I also think this as well on top of what you said.
I'm thinking no.
You don't think you
No.
could do the Twix
No,
rabbit?
see, here's the thing. And I think you're really gonna agree with me on this.
Okay.
Look at him right here, okay? He's got a swagger. Like whether or not you find him attractive, he's got him.
He definitely got some swagger. That's
Yeah,
for
he's
sure.
got a swagger that he doesn't even seem to be aware of, and that's even hotter, right?
Yeah.
The Twix rabbit is just a twink, and he's not even a good one at that.
I think he looks like he came out of corporate America.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
Like he looks like he set up a Roth IRA, a 401k, and now finally doing this acting. Whoa.
You know what's crazy?
What is that picture?
You know what's crazy is like he's so bland. As a mascot,
He is so bland.
as a mascot, like what do you mean he's just a white rabbit? He's got no features. And the thing is, like, he was born out of the
No
90s?
flavor.
He was born out of the 90s too, which is wild because you really think that he would have like a lot of character to him. Wow, he's even older. Look at him hit. Like here, he's just like a cute little rabbit dude, right? But then when they made him like just a twink, it's like you've got no character. Who are you, you Harold and the purple crayon looking friend? You know, this is
Guys,
this is
this brings on a good like transition from this because it's kind of hard to come up with these
I've got more.
Things.
I've got more.
But before you continue, let's talk about let's rate the attractiveness level of each cereal mascot.
Okay, I do want to do that. Let me run through my other two that I have, and then I bet, Bryce, while I run through them, see if you can find one of those tier makers that already does that, and we'll do it. Because I bet someone's already done that. All right, here is my next one, and I'll say this one, not as much as my first one, which was what again? The Nesquik rabbit. What do we think about this?
Yeah, I get it.
We thinking RJ?
I get it. Yeah, sure.
I'm thinking RJ.
Whoa.
You know the raccoon that's voiced by Wanda Sykes in this. That's just an obvious answer, right? She's just a hot raccoon, or skunk. Excuse me, skunk.
Wait, yeah, okay, yeah. I was like,
RJ, I feel like he's a little bit hard to love. He's a con man. You know, he doesn't have the sexiest personality. I haven't seen Better Call Saul, but he strikes me as a Better Call like individual.
yeah. I think something even crazier, which I'm sure somebody does have, is the turtle from Over the Hedge.
I did consider the turtle. I passed on the turtle. I considered the turtle. I ended up passing on the turtle.
That picture.
Yep. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, whoa. Yes, on whoa. Yeah. And I have a third one, but honestly, I just thought of a fourth one. So I want to do this third one because it relates more to this one. And honestly, if y'all get some in your mind, just bring them in.
Sure.
I need to remember his name, but it's the deer from Open Season.
No, fuck that. I don't.
Elliot. I think his name is Elliot. Okay,
Yeah,
you know what?
I don't
I'm
like-
looking
I
at the
don't like
picture. I'm looking at the picture now, and I less agree. Giselle, on the other hand, is an easy answer. This is like they were like, what if Lola Bunny was a deer? And that's what
Nah,
you
you
got.
cannot compare that to Lola Bunny. I know what
I'm
you're
just
talking
saying she
about.
was
Like,
made
I
to
see what you're
be a
saying.
hot animal.
I get it, but that is not Lola Bunny.
Yeah,
bro.
I started with Elliot, and then looking at Elliot, I take it back. Mostly, I would say 90% because of the stupid little chin thing that he has. I
You're
hate that.
kidding.
There's more to it than that, but that's the biggest reason.
Like the draw.
Whoa.
That you're saying that's the draw.
No, that's the biggest like reason that I'm taking my answer back.
Oh, okay.
Because I hate
Like, I was
I
like,
hate
Ryan,
I
dude.
hate the
I
chin
was like,
thing.
actually, like, I think we shouldn't have done this because I don't want to be your friend anymore.
like
Whoa. He's quitting his job.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've got another one, and this was inspired today while I was watching the show. So a little context, during work hours lately, I've been like streaming like old Nickelodeon cartoons and shows and stuff, like while I work, just having on the background. And they had Legend of the Hidden Temple on this morning. And I don't know if y'all have watched that show as an adult. That
I don't know
is,
what that is.
Legend.
Yeah.
Okay, Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Wait, is
This
that the game show? Wait,
Yeah.
is that the game show?
Yeah, the game show.
Oh, yeah.
So
Dude, I actually loved watching that. Whenever I saw it on as a kid, I was like, oh fuck yeah.
so
I
this
never,
is
like rarely ever saw it on though.
this is Olmec. This is my third answer.
Olmec is crazy.
But my very easy my not even hear me out, just like he's hot is not here, but that guy, that's either not the same guy or he got older.
No, I need you to defend Olmec because that feels like a haha funny answer. That does not feel real.
It's kind of okay. Again, it's not like I'm whacking off to these guys, right?
No, I know that.
You don't see a sort of just like masculine bravado in Olmec that kind of makes you want to submit.
No fucking way.
He's
What?
he's also like really smart because he knows all the answers to the trivia questions. I just heard him talk about like Napoleon Bonaparte and Benjamin Franklin for like 30 minutes each, so he's kind of a genius. Kind of Olmec. Something to think about. It's something to think about.
I'm not pro Olmec, dude. Sorry.
Sorry that you can't get on board with Olmec, but if y'all haven't watched this show as an adult, I want you to, apparently they like remade it like in 2016 or whatever, but go watch the original show. Just like watch 2 or 3 episodes. It's crazy. So it's just your typical game show. But whenever it gets to the point of like the final round that people have to do where they now have to like go through an obstacle course, and it's kids, like the oldest kid has to be like 9, like they're young. And so Olmec will start like explaining the rules to them of what they need to do to get through this thing. The man takes 5 minutes to say, you need to do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this. They must have been briefed beforehand. They must have been able to like give it a run through before like they were airing, because I'm like, I can't follow this as an audience member. You're telling them to do so much. I would never, ever get this. And then the rewards that they have on the show was so funny. They had... Oh my gosh, can I find
a SpongeBob fucking CRT?
No, they had Legends of the Hidden Temple video game reward. It was a game console that I promise you've never heard of. One of the rewards that they would often get was this, like, it's called like the sound screen or something. It's crazy. It's the most made up. Oh, hey, here we go. Oh, y'all gotta pull me out of this. I'll be in this forever. Uh-oh, Ryan's found his way onto a Wikipedia page. Uh-oh, somebody stop me. Hey, that says Nestle quick.
We can't do anything. we just sit here.
Yeah, what are you
Somebody's
supposed to do?
Yeah.
Somebody's got me.
Wait, does Ramus count?
Ramos from
Ramus
League?
counts.
Yeah, Ramus from League.
Ramus for sure counts.
That's that's an answer for you?
He has a nice voice.
Ogre.
He says, and then he'll say,
He does say okay.
he'll say, hey.
He said,
Okay.
Wait, what about Ben? From
He's-
the talking dog.
Nah, fuck that, dude.
Talking
Ben?
Ben?
Yeah,
Talking Ben. Talking Ben.
Yeah.
Not my brother.
That's
yeah, no.
that's your hear me out is Talking Ben?
Talking Ben.
You're joking, Bryce. That's a
No,
ha
I'm
funny
not.
answer.
That is a haha funny answer.
I was gonna say, there's no way.
But Talking Ben is so funny though.
So no way.
What are all the talking animals?
Y'all
I bet
y'all
one.
don't fuck with Talking Ben.
They had like, there was like Talking Tom, and then there was Talking Angela. Those were the cats.
Talking Angela is like a Real Housewife kind of like vibe to her. Like, you know what I mean by that? You know what I'm talking about? When I
No,
say
because I don't know who Talking Angela is. Okay.
You guys
Well,
you
look
weren't
her
a part
up. You're Googling right now.
of that. Yeah, it's true.
Chat, what do y'all? Oh. Okay. But again, easy answer, but okay. Oh, you know what got me thinking about this in the first place?
What's up? Wait, are we allowed to?
What do we think about Kate Sith?
What is that?
This is Kate Sith from Final Fantasy VII. He's got an Irish voice.
It's a Final Fantasy character. Nah,
yeah,
you can't.
Bryce has a good
You
point.
can't.
But he is a cat.
They make them as likable as possible.
But he's a
in Final
cat.
Fantasy.
Bryce has a good point.
He's not even like a anthropomorphic cat. He's just like actually a cat.
Have you been watching the Let's Play of
Yeah.
the Rebirth?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
been watching Jesse Cox play it, and then when I saw his black wool hair tap, and then I heard his Irish voice, I was like, yeah, I'd F that cat. I'd F that cat.
I think
Whoa.
Bryce is
Shane
right.
Dawson?
I
Shane
think Bryce
Dawson?
is right. It's a Final Fantasy character. Kind of doesn't count.
No no Final Fantasy characters count.
I really don't think so. No. I think Bryce is a good plan.
Josh, you going for Kefka? Do you have gender envy with Kefka?
Wait, what is that?
This is the villain from Final Fantasy VI.
Wait, click on his face. This screen is way too small, dude. I'm not having a rough. You good?
Yeah, we are having a rough time with this one.
Well, I didn't know that.
I mean, I could see an argument made for it. I mean, it's weird. Yeah, I get it. Can we choose something that's like formless and faceless?
Of course you
Like,
can,
Ditto.
because
Almost like
if you're gonna say that creature from Stardew Valley, I'm gonna agree with you.
No, I'm saying no. Do y'all remember Cleverbot?
From what?
Like the little AI chat on Cleverbot?
Hold on. No, you're gonna have to give me more than that. Ryan, look it up.
Okay, are you talking about when they added a face to Cleverbot, or just
Oh wait, I didn't never knew it had a face. Ooh, oh, I forgot when they added that nasty face. That girl. I'm thinking just Cleverbot. in general.
Forgot when
Okay.
they added that nasty
But Josh,
face.
Josh, what you're telling me is that you love the I'm gonna use this word and everyone's gonna go, oh, but I don't mean it that way. Shut up. Do you mean like the infant-born form of human connection? Because Cleverbot was just like returning back answers that other people gave.
I didn't realize this wasn't a safe space anymore. Like what?
I'm just trying to nail down what you're admitting to here.
Are we psychoanalyzing our answers? Because if so, I'm never giving an answer in this chat.
No.
again.
I'm not psychoanalyzing. I'm not trying to be like, and your attraction comes from. I'm just like, what part of it is attractive to you?
I had no friends.
So maybe you're just romanticizing the connection rather
Yeah.
than like a physical attraction.
Look, here's the thing: is did I love Cleverbot for what Cleverbot did for me, and not for what I did for Cleverbot? Absolutely. But okay, look, I mean, Cleverbot.
What did you do for Cleverbot? What did Cleverbot ask you to do for her?
Me and Cleverbot were friends.
This is a safe space.
She's like, ha, take your penis out, but I'm just returning values that people are giving me.
Did you not just say you wanted to fuck a cat? Did you not just say you wanted to fuck a cat?
Okay. It's a Final Fantasy cat apparently, so that's fine.
You know what? That's a good point. Fair
so
enough.
it's okay.
Yeah,
Bryce,
but,
you want to give us any?
I got nothing, dude. I gave you my answers. And look up some
I'm still
Mothra
trying to
pics.
think.
I feel like a lot of the ones that come to mind are characters that I was attracted to as a child.
Wait, Riven from Destiny 2.
Is this just going to be
It's kind of got this like
It's
you gotta look
got
at it like elongated. No, you gotta look at it like when it's like its whole body. It's like
someone apparently has agreed with you.
Who?
That's his whole body?
That's not.
Oh.
That's not what its body looks like. But no, like if you like start the encounter, it's like coiled around like a thing, and it has some curves to it. That's why. There you go.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Actually, I don't know if we can continue to talk about this because, like, I think at some point it's gonna like broach a line that's like I don't want to talk about on stream anymore.
Oh, that Josh of mine.
Because I wouldn't even know what to say. You know what I mean? There's no I could say this in a public forum. Like,
does that mean like you have something?
Something did just come up, did come into mind. But yeah.
So
here, I'll tell you what it is, but I'm not gonna say why.
Okay.
All right, the Predalien, the Predator Alien hybrid from Predator vs Alien 2.
This?
Yeah, okay, that thing. Now, I want to make it clear that I'm aware that that's not as crazy of a hear me out as something like Cleverbot. Okay, but the thing is there's a reason for it though. I'm not going to talk about it on stream, but there's a reason for it.
Edge our viewers.
Edge our viewers.
Well, y'all will see what I think Bryce put in the chat. I switched away from Josh for a second.
Oh my god.
I had the same reaction when I put it in chat. I didn't know that was going to show up.
See, I think Tony the Tiger, yeah, kind of is big guy. Can we look up big guy? Do you think it will come up?
I found him. I found him one time.
Be careful.
I literally, yeah. Don't look it up on. No, don't look it up on that screen. Don't look it up on that screen. Don't look it up on that screen.
No, I scanned fast. There's nothing crazy. He's not here though.
Let me see if I can find it because I found it one time.
Aaron or Kathy or Lily or anybody in the chat, do y'all have any hear me outs? I'm curious. I feel like I've got a million others that'll come to me like right as the stream ends,
Yeah.
Okay. If I'm remembering this right, what are we thinking about Pepper?
Oh.
What are we thinking about Pepper?
I'm not
You're
thinking
gonna
much.
Explain that one. Yeah, I'm thinking salt and pepper shakers.
Tim is a
pepper in action.
Yeah, he was pepper in action. Tim is an easy answer. Tim was always just like the cute nerdy guy.
Who are y'all talking about?
From Tim and Moby?
Tim and Moby.
Yeah. Oh, look at him here with his curly hair looking like Bryce.
Oh, yeah, I did know this.
Yeah. You know who Tim looks like though? And this is also
Tim looks like a software. It looks like what is it? Mark Zuckerberg.
Why did you ruin that for me? I thought he was cute. Now I don't. I said, you know what I said?
Like
I said, wow, he looks cute. He looks like Bryce here. And then you said he looks like Mark Zuckerberg, the ugly guy.
I was gonna say he looks like a software engineer that's like in like fucking California. Like
He does
just
kind of
copy
look
and
like
paste.
that, though. Like, Bryce did kind of nail that.
He nailed himself. Sorry, Bryce.
It's okay, dude. I'm fine with it.
Gay people.
My camera's not on, so they, don't
so
even, they can't
so
tell.
no one knows what you look like.
No one knows what I look
No
like.
one knows.
I'm really looking for this big guy picture. I know I found it once.
Bryce, do you want to give us your week recap?
What did I do this week? I worked and was working on my project, and my project demonstration for our 2-week sprint went horrible. It crashed, so it was not a good.
Is not a good. Well, I guess you've got to find a different career,
For real.
and that's
Time to switch my major again.
time to switch your major again.
Oh my god.
Hey, it'll be,
Yeah.
you've done it once before, so it'll be easier this time.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait a minute. I think I found him. Hold on. I'm about to put in the Discord chat.
I'm scared.
No, it's fine. It's not bad. I can't believe I found it.
We need to commission, like, how much is a VTuber? Because how funny would it be if just one of us was a VTuber during these streams and not the other two? That would be so funny.
Those are expensive, dude.
I know, they've got to be like thousands or something, right?
Yeah, those rigs are crazy. Especially you want them to do like special stuff. Like, yeah that shit.
Could you imagine if Josh was just a VTuber? Oh, Josh, I want to ask you. There's a hot guy. This isn't even hearing me out because he's just hot. There's a hot guy in the new Ace Attorney game, and I think you would think he's hot.
Is that big guy?
Yeah, dude. That's the big guy.
Whoa.
That's him.
Yo, that guy's huge.
Yeah. That's
What do you think
him.
about this
That's
guy?
big guy. That's what Josh would say when he showed me big guy.
Ryan, can you stream your screen on Discord so we don't have to wait for the latency?
Yeah. Well, I don't think we're going to be doing this bit much longer anymore. But let's look at. Whoa.
That's him.
There's big
Are we
guy.
not
Everyone.
doing the tier list for this series?
Oh yeah. Did you find a link for it?
Yeah, it's up there with Tony the Tiger.
Great. That's great.
That's the
That's
the
great!
link embedded. That's the link it embedded.
Get it?
What?
Get it?
No, I don't. Can you explain it in excruciating detail, please?
There's big guy for everybody in chat that was asking to see big guy.
That's big guy.
Josh,
Everyone
do
was
you want to
begging to see Big Guy.
explain big guy?
Yeah. I don't know who else here, but let me tell you the story. So when I used to work at Target back in Target Mount Pleasant, in fact I'm almost 100% sure he's still there. So if you guys want to go meet this living legend yourself,
I don't think you should say that,
look,
but that's
I'm
okay.
not I'm not trying to dox him. I'm just
Go
saying.
did.
find him.
Well, you
don't know-
literally
hey.
just did.
I just said y'all know which one I worked at. Except for the ones of you that already
said
know.
it.
You already
You said it.
I did.
You
Yeah.
said where you worked.
I said the Target I worked at. The
Yeah,
Target-
but you said
Target
which
Mount
one.
Pleasant, dude.
You
Did
said
I
it.
say that? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, hey, whatever. If you guys want to go meet the living legend, that's right.
Dude, the king of guys. If you want to know any location of where we are, just DM Josh. He'll just tell you.
I'll tell you. Anyways, so when I worked there was this guy there, also named Josh, and he's alright. He's got something going on. I think someone mentioned he has like schizophrenia one time or something. So whatever. But he was really obsessed with that dude that we just showed. And he called him Big Guy, and he would go around and he would say, "Hey, let me show you this." And then he would pull out his phone and he would just show you a bunch of pictures of Big Guy, and he would say, "This is my friend. This is my wolf, Big Guy." and then he would scroll through a million pictures, and one time he scrolled through a million, it was just different pictures of him like flexing and showing off, and one had his full cock out, and then he like scrolled past. I was like, what the fuck? It was crazy. And so he would keep on going up, and then he would ask you if you thought big guy could like kill Pikachu in a fight, or if like it was Pikachu or big guy versus the
Charizard?
Beast from big guy versus Charizard, big guy versus the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, who would win. And he would come in these showdowns and whatever, and then he had a couple others, but big guy was the main. And then he got our HR department in the break room put a little like display up, and you could, if you had a picture
Oh
of
my
that,
gosh,
you
I
could bring
forgot
it and
about
pin it
that.
up on the board. You could put a picture of your pet up on the board, and he got the HR department to print out a picture of big guy and put it up on a thing, and all they wrote was Josh's friend. And so I had a bunch of my coworkers coming up to me and being like, dude, what the fuck? And I was like, the other one, you've all seen big guy at this point. He's coming up, big guy, you know it's him, It was crazy.
So
dude,
funny,
I was fighting for my life.
Holy shit, that is so funny.
It was unbelievable. Oh my god. That's the legacy of big guy.
Wow.
Anyways, y'all know where to go find him. Don't go bother him though. Josh is cool, and stuff, but I mean, yeah, he does have
No, actually what he's saying is don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do it. No, yeah, Josh is very cool, but again, he does have schizophrenia. He is a little out there. So just don't go bother him. But if you run into him, I'm sure he will not hesitate to talk to you. Or what was
do
the other
not
thing?
mention anthropomorphic animals.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't mention that. Don't mention Star Fox 64. Don't mention what was that other thing? Family Guy. Family Guy was the other big one. He'll go.
That's
on
right. South Park, right?
He hated South Park. He would weirdly talk about it sometimes, but
Yeah.
but then when I would be like, because then occasionally he'd come and start talking about something like, oh yeah, you know, like South Park, whatever, and then he'd be like, I hate that show. I fucking hate it. I turn it off when it comes on. But then he would come up and talk to me about it. It was weird. So I don't know what to tell you, but he would wrestle the remote out of people's hands and then turn on Family Guy.
Well, I do the same, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, who can hold it against him? But it was crazy. Like, and everyone was like, God damn it, Family Guy again. Yeah, Josh X big guy, not me, the other one.
I think y'all don't even need to go find Josh. He'll find you to show you big guy.
That is
it's
true.
Fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's okay.
Yeah, he went off to one time. He told me he was taking a trip to Roswell, New Mexico, with his best friend. I don't know if that was big guy or if that was like an actual person. But he did go to Roswell. Okay, he did end up going to Roswell, and he came back, and he had a hat with a little alien on it. And so I was like, and he had been talking about it. He'd been talking about it for weeks, that he was going to Roswell with his best friend. So he comes back with the alien hat, and so I was like, Josh, cool hat. Like, how was Roswell? And he's like, how'd you know about that? And I was like, you were talking about it. I thought you were excited. And I was like, and he was like, oh. And I was like, did you see any aliens? Did you see anything? And then he was like, no, of course not. And then he like walked off. Like I had just like asked him the craziest thing ever. Like he was offended by my presence.
It sounds like he's keeping a secret. Like
he might be.
He met the aliens. They were like, "You can't tell anyone about us." And he's like, he would never betray their trust like that.
He would never. They probably met big guy and whatever.
Exactly.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Well,
yeah. But also the Josh story predates that, because at the job we worked at beforehand, he would come in every week.
Yeah, and we didn't know. We didn't even
Brian
know.
worked there. Bryce worked there too, and he would come in every week, and he would sit
At the same table,
same
meal, just like what's his name from Morning Creek.
Yeah, and I didn't. Yeah, what was that guy's name, by the way?
Michael.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a long time and trying to remember his name. Yeah, that is great. What do you think Michael's up to now? Do you think he goes to that?
Yeah, maybe he goes to the new.
Goes to the new place.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, if he's not banned. we. Never mind.
Let's just
Yeah. Anyway, so next up, oh, this feels like iCarly. We're going to be ranking the bangability of these mascot creatures. Bryce was nice enough to
Can you
find
make
us a
the
little.
screen bigger?
Yeah. Let's. I can go
what
to
I'm
the gameplay
thinking you
screen.
can do, yeah, is do the gameplay screen.
Yeah, give me a mo to hide this. And then it's already.
You should leave the "this is for fun" chat.
This is for fun. All the sweats in the chat. Whoa! All of you tear heads.
Like a competitive tier.
That's so funny.
No, leave
Yeah.
it up, Ryan. Leave it up. That's just
Fine,
so funny,
fine.
dude.
Wait, where'd it go?
Wait.
It
Cinnamon
doesn't
Toast
say.
Crunch has 2.
I guess. Wait, is there? Where?
Okay,
There's the
cinnamon
chef,
toast.
and then there's
Okay,
the-
yeah, it's two different guys. It's
Okay,
yeah,
two
two different
different
guys.
people.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Okay, so I say we just go in order, right? I'm gonna put it down, and then you guys say no, that doesn't belong. Okay, how do we feel about that? So I guess for these two, we have to take them as a pair. So I'm gonna go A. I want to see
Nah.
I want to see them do it.
I hate these fuckers. I'm putting them in
Yeah.
C.
No. Yeah. These fuckers kind of suck.
I think they go in C. I've always
C?
They should have split up these guys, to be honest.
I agree, because this would be like S, and this would be
Yeah.
like D.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay, let's concede it B, because it's not even the third.
I
like
think
so.
conceding it B. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, this
I
would
don't
be
know,
like.
dude. I'm still on C. I really hate
But
them.
I think
do.
I think they bring an added flavor in the fact that you can watch them together. You know.
Yeah, but I hate them. I think they're annoying. I hate their cereal. I just hate everything about Apple Jacks. Really.
I actually like Apple Jacks.
I really think they.
Well, I
go
love
C.
everything
I'm not
cinnamon.
even
So.
joking.
I'm gonna leave it B. Bryce said that's a good concede. I'll leave it there for now.
Boo.
I'll concede more to you on a future one. All right. Is it big enough now?
Yeah. That's perfect.
Okay,
Yeah,
then Josh, please let me share my screen. I forgot to do that with you boys because I need this man to back up. There, now you can see it on Discord.
That is so funny.
This is him, half the screen.
He really is.
All right,
Yeah.
this effing thing. Okay,
Where's that from?
is it Booberry?
Yeah, Blueberry.
Yeah. Okay, look,
Blueberry.
I know the easy answer is D because he's ugly,
Blueberry.
but he's kind of got that nonchalant hot guy vibe.
Yeah, no, he's got some charm to him
Are
for
we-
Is-
sure.
is that
Blueberry,
maybe-
I think he goes S, dude.
You think? Okay, no.
What?
I can't say it.
Explain.
I think because they're something very comforting about his design. I don't think he gives a fuck what anybody thinks about him. I think he comes in and he's full of confidence, and he's like, hey, love him or hate him, it's Blueberry. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's the
kinda
thing.
like
It's
that.
love him or hate
Or hate
him.
him.
So he's very middle of the line.
He doesn't give a fuck what you think about him.
So-
he's if any, are we going on fuckability?
Yes.
I think the thing is he is probably going to go home and get laid, but he's just fine jacking off too.
Yeah.
I think he's real as hell.
Yeah.
I really
Okay.
think he goes S.
For that, you're saying yes. I started with a C. Bryce agreed. Let's put him in an A. Does that feel comfortable?
Whatever. Y'all have some gay rankings. I was gonna say. I hate Apple Jacks. Oh my god.
I'm not moving Apple Jacks. I'm too comfortable.
Yeah,
with the B.
honestly, no. I'm honestly leaning back to Applejacks. If we're putting Blueberry at A, I'll put Applejacks at C.
Fine.
Yeah,
Whatever. Whatever.
God.
Whatever. I don't even care on this list anymore.
This is the
All
most
right.
divisive thing we've ever done.
Captain Crunch, y'all, I'm putting him at a D. I hate this man. He brings.
Yeah.
I love the cereal. This man, nothing for me. He's
No,
military.
yeah.
F
No
the
way.
military.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's
Yeah,
he's
D.
gone. Yeah.
I'm with it. Yeah.
A chef. Ooh, a chef.
A man that can cook?
A man that can cook.
No, but we're talking about fuckability, not anything.
Yeah, and,
involving anything else.
Okay.
And
So-
I'm not. And the thing is, where Blueberry has a comforting aura about him. This guy does not. He's just kind of
This
weird.
guy, yeah, this guy.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
freaks
whoa,
me
whoa,
out.
whoa, 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 whoa. you know that mouth puts in an incredible amount of work. He's a chef.
No. I think you're wrong. I think the guy next to him puts in a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yes,
true.
yes, but that's nearly all he is.
Okay.
Whereas this guy still has his own body to contend to.
Do you think that the other guy,
the
the chef,
Padawan can never beat its master?
I think the chef is better with it, like his hands. Like I can see him being like very caring, a very gentle and caring lover.
Yeah.
So for that, like I'm willing to put him at B for his abilities, but he loses points unfortunately for his appearance. I'm sorry.
I think I fully agree. Bryce, what do you think?
I'm putting him in C.
Okay, I'm putting him in B. Josh and I said B. You said C, so B wins.
I think he's gentle. Like I think that like as a chef, he's someone that cares a lot. You know, what I mean, he takes a lot of pride.
He is a lover, like through.
Yeah,
and through.
he's a lover.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, and he's experienced too. Not only does he have the tongue because he's a chef, and the hands because he's a maker.
Right.
But he's got experience.
This is crazy.
Honestly, I still think maybe higher than a B, but I'm going down.
Okay.
I'm putting this fucker at S.
Yeah, no conversation. Next one. All right.
I fucking hate this guy, dude. I'm good.
What is that guy? Is that the Cocoa?
Cocoa Puff.
Yes, the Cocoa.
Yeah.
He's selfish and he's ugly. He goes D.
That's a. I don't know if I'd agree with ugly, but selfish. You're right.
Can you make like an F? Because I'd put him in F, to be honest.
I really do hate him, and you know I hate him even more than the Applejacks guys. I'll stand on that. I am having a meltdown. Yes, I am having a meltdown about fucking serial characters.
Did that work? Yes. Okay. If we're adding an F, I'm moving him down.
Okay.
Can I get this like? Oh, that's so annoying. I can't get it like perfectly.
No, I think you move everyone from Booberry like downwards, like down one.
Okay. But I still think they should be higher. So I think a good concession is to have them at C if we have an F tier.
I'm fine with them at C.
And then him at B, I think he stays at a B. I think we just had a nice discussion about him.
All right.
Like,
yeah.
Sure, whatever. Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Nice discussion.
Fucking D, bro. It's like the guy you show your friends, like, oh, I'm seeing this guy, and we're all like, oh, great.
Okay, Cookie Crisp has the same kind of vibe that the Cocoa Puffs guy does, but he's hot.
I think he goes like he goes like B.
Okay, I could work with a B. His cereal's way better too.
Audience in like a really weird spot with the
I'm worried that I don't care.
They can tune out, dude.
Yeah. Bryce, what do you think? B for Cookie Crisp?
For Cookie Crisp? Yeah, I agree with B. I was gonna say B.
D. C?
Is that what is that?
He's a cock.
He goes for D. I'm feeling.
Yeah, he put him in D for sure.
Okay.
I feel no sexual attraction to that rooster.
It's his confidence, and he's literally peacocking.
He is peacocking.
I don't
like that. That's kind of like egotistical in my opinion.
Okay.
Damn. Wait. What the fuck? Is this current Count Chocula or old one? That's very.
I guess it's old one. He's kind of goofy. I bet he's a muncher. I'm thinking.
I bet he's a muncher.
I'm honestly kind of feeling B for the same, kind of almost the same thing.
I'm exactly in the same boat.
That we ranked the chef for. I think where it's like whereas like
it's his lovable energy,
and he's a lover. I think Count Chocula is like goofy, and he's fun. He's like a fun leg.
He's down for multiple rounds too.
Absolutely.
All I'm saying. Honey Smacks A. I know that's bold.
He's got a little frog.
What is that?
He's a cool frog.
He's a cool frog. I would kind of say S, but I'm worried about the precedent that I set for that.
It's kind of like when they say like, "Oh, how many shots?" Sober.
Yeah. Yes.
I think he's. Okay, if someone were to make an argument for
Hold-
S, I would
Is
say
anyone
yeah.
gonna be mad at me? Is
I'm
anybody gonna
not.
yell at
I'm
me?
not, dude.
Then
Again,
we're good.
Look,
No, I
he's
think
a
we're going to
cool
S.
frog.
I think
What
Yeah.
more could you
cool.
want?
He's cool. Yeah, dudes
Yeah.
only want one thing. It's fucking
Cool
disgusting.
I'm putting these two gentlemen. Okay. Nobody say nothing. Here's my thought. They're married men, both with children.
They're married men.
They are.
Yeah.
They have wives. They
Yeah.
have children. They are canonically the only ones we know of that have had sex.
That is true.
So
Wait,
they
that's-
have
That's real?
they have children. Yes.
They have
The Flint-
kids.
the
Oh,
Flintstones.
Oh. I thought you were saying with each other.
No.
I was like, canonically.
Now-
What?
Now,
Yeah, didn't you see the Flintstone gay sex episode?
I did.
y'all must have missed when I said no one talk. I hate this channel. I hate Dead Zone. I hate Dead Zone.
I'm gonna go on my phone.
I'm gonna go on my phone.
What's
Now-
this fuzzy thing we have coming up?
Yeah. Here's my Josh. Please back up.
Hey!
It's just cat ears. That's all you see.
I'm streaming it on Discord.
I'm looking on Discord. It's hard to see. They're pixelated as fuck, bro.
We have a decision to make here. It's important. Are we taking them as a pair, or are we taking them like? Is this a threesome? You know what I mean?
I don't know, dude. Because the thing is we can't rank them differently. Because here's the thing: is Barney's the blonde guy?
Yeah.
Because I think he scores higher than Fred does. Because for
Interesting.
the same reason Count Chocolate is, like, he's a fun lay. He's fun and he's goofy. Whereas Fred is a lot more, like, buttoned down. Like, I feel like he only goes down on Wilma, like, a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like once a year on her birthday.
100%.
Like,
Huh.
you know what I mean? Like, or I think he says, like, I'll do it when the meteor comes. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Yeah, Josh. Good job.
so I think they would be ranked differently. I think, unfortunately, he drags it down
I
into,
think
like,
you're right.
a C or D.
I think it's a C because again they've got a track record like they
They do. Yeah,
have had yeah.
sure.
I'm thinking C. Bryce, are you thinking C? What are you thinking?
As the group straighty, I'm putting him in D.
Okay, C
Okay.
it is. Good job. Our next one's tough.
It's another Halloween special. I don't
Yeah.
think he ranks as high as Boo Bear on Chocolate.
I just feel like he goes
What?
crazy with that thing.
Dude, how bored was he gonna do to me when I'm asleep, bro? That guy scares me.
I-
I'm gonna go C on this one. Like, I think he can be a little silly, but I also think he's kind of creepy. Like, he probably makes you uncomfortable. You know
yeah,
what I
dude,
mean?
exactly.
I don't know. I think y'all are
I
getting the
also
wrong
think
vibes
he's got,
from
like,
him.
a funky odor. Like, I think he's got like a weird odor.
No,
like,
I
you take
think
his
he's the
pants
funny
off, you're
guy.
like, oh.
No, I think he's the funny guy. I think he's like hot when it comes to it. You know?
No, I don't know. I'm putting him in C, dude.
What do
Like,
you think,
I hear what
Bryce?
you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I just think he makes. I think I'm getting not funny vibes. I'm getting
Yeah.
he makes you uncomfortable and he smells a little weird.
I'm
He
getting
get-
creepy vibes for sure.
He gives me his long-term girlfriend's the one that proposed to him.
Okay, look, this is gonna be a sad answer, but I honestly think he's like a pity fuck. I think he is.
Whoa.
I think he is. Okay, like
I mean,
Wow.
look, does he have a drink in his hand?
Josh,
No,
let
it's
me
just-
ask you a question. Do you think Jack Black is hot?
no, not really.
Okay, that's our problem. I think you hate fat people.
What? That's crazy.
All right, I will.
I love Karnan. I love Karnan. I said it. Hear me out on Karnan. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't clip that. Take that out.
That chat.
I put him at D, although I feel as though I'm conceding quite a bit.
I'm good with C. I'm good with C. Why is he?
Okay. I thought that's what you said.
No, I'm with C.
Okay.
Bryce, are you in D?
I'm in D.
This
Where are you?
this thing,
Dude,
I don't even know where to be.
I don't even. I'm just gonna say we put another category and we call it I have no idea.
I'm gonna call it that. I'm gonna call it that thing.
That's weird. I don't. What even is that?
That thing.
Does anyone know in chat? Do y'all know what that is?
I have nary a clue.
I don't know if I've ever seen this.
This is supposed to be F. I don't really think you can do it this way. Wait, I didn't mean to type nary.
Nary.
That thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I
dude.
think, guys.
Yeah.
I think it's honeycombs.
I think you're right.
That thing?
Yeah.
Stop.
We're
Like,
dead.
yeah,
Oh,
honeycombs.
you're right.
Oh yeah, it's
Bernard the B-boy.
it's the
Bernard the
boy.
B-boy, guys.
It's the guy that
Bernard
like
the B-boy.
becomes. What?
Whoa! Look at the CGI.
What the fuck?
Weird.
Hey, here's what I'll
We're
say. That
done.
dude ranks higher than Bernard the B-boy. I don't
For
know.
sure.
Okay.
Some swagger to him.
So his name is Bernard the B-boy. That's his name.
That's what it said.
Yeah.
How
that's what it said,
how crazy would it be if any of us came in here with that knowledge? That would be
That's Bernard the
amazing.
B-boy. What do you mean?
Whoa, Bernard the B-boy.
The B-boy.
Bernard the B-boy.
I'm putting this rat at F. What do you guys think?
I just put. I'd honestly. I don't know. I would. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I think that. Honestly, I think we moved the little Frankenstein guy down to D, and I think we put him in C. Because here's why. Okay, is that I'm not a fan of this dude, but I feel like he's just kind of like okay, you know, he's like middle of the road. Like he's not good or bad. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't have anything that makes him stellar, but he also doesn't necessarily have anything that makes him bad. He's just kind of like plain. So I think he goes middle of the road C.
He just has an obnoxiousness about him that I would never even want to see what that thing looks like.
Well, the thing is like, but when you think of obnoxious, I'm thinking Lucky Charms dude, and I'm thinking freaking Tricks Rabbit.
Yes.
So
Okay.
like that's obnoxious.
Okay.
He's just like meh.
I
don't like him. I wouldn't fuck him personally, but I think he just goes to C.
At least, you know what? At least he's only wearing a shirt, and that's got a sexiness to it. Unless Bryce says otherwise, I'll put him at C.
I'm going with C.
Okay.
Cool.
S?
He be casting spells on that coochie.
On that
Yeah,
coochie?
for sure.
Yeah.
Out.
He's using all tools available.
Yeah.
Whoa, Bryce, that's crazy.
Here's the thing. Is like,
is he using the wand?
Well, here's the thing. I think you look at him
Is he
and you
using the
go,
spoon?
and at first hand, you're like, ew, old. But then you have to think of, no, experience.
Experienced.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing. Is he using the spoon? Is he using the spoon? Is he using the spoon? And is he using the wand? Because we kind of, besides the spells, what does this guy have that he doesn't, that he's not also S or A?
Because he has magical spells. I think that's a big.
That's a double bonus.
That's a double
Absolutely.
bonus.
All right, I
Absolutely.
just
He's doing
needed to
things
hear
you've
it.
never
I
even
just
seen.
needed to
I
hear it.
don't think he uses the spoon because I don't think he needs to. I think cinnamon toast chef upon request he will. Like if you want that. Did we say Count Chocolate also has a spoon?
No, Cookie Crisp.
No. Cookie Crisp. I think he uses the spoon whether you want to or not, which is like not so good. And then I think that the honeybee boy will not use it because that he's like, this is my job. This is my important thing for my job. I would never ever sully it with coochie juice.
All right. Next up, F.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Next up, F.
I don't know. He's
I
naked
don't know.
and proud. He is naked and
Yeah.
proud.
Yeah, he's happy with what he's got.
That's true, but
And
here's the problem. Do you F the guy at the gym who's roided out trying to show his body off to everybody?
No,
Because
but he also
that's the
seems
same
kind.
energy. He's not
But-
kind. He's
Well, no,
not
here's the
kind.
thing: is he's a frosted mini. Dude,
He's already
Frosted
come on too.
Listen to me. Frosted Mini Wheat is nobody's favorite cereal. And he knows that. He knows he's not the first choice. And he's not trying to be. But he's like, hey, I'm Frosted Mini Wheat. And I'm ready to go if you are. Let's have a good time. I think that there's some boldness. There's something to be said about that.
Okay, that will at least bring my answer up to a D. But what do y'all think? Where should we concede at?
I'm thinking. Okay, I'm thinking C. For again another kind of middle of the road, but I feel like the confidence could bump him up to a B. But I'm not like staking my claim on
I think on like my ranking, I think I'd give him a B.
a B. Okay, let's go B.
Yeah.
All right, so put him at B.
Fuck this guy.
Wait. Can we like this is kind of like off on a tangent, but I want to make sure we get this ranking correct. Can we look at a video of like a commercial of like the frosted mini wheat, like how he acts?
Yeah.
I need like a refresher.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, sure. Okay. This is freaking crazy.
Let me make sure I've got. Sorry, hold on, I need to add Chrome. Is it audio source? What's going on? My computer does not like all the stuff I'm trying to do right now. Which honestly is not even a lot right now, so chill out. Okay, you should be able to hear it.
Where were we?
Here we go.
That's Gibby!
Gibby.
Gibby!
Hey, Gibby, what are you doing here?
He has good friends. He keeps good company.
Yeah, he does keep good company.
Stone structures made by ancient Romans.
I can't believe we just saw Gibby.
know.
And as you were
Whoa.
it up on the board, your chalk broke.
That was me.
Into
Back
three
in
pieces.
2009.
Right.
She's been on something too. I reckon.
A clinical study showed kids
That was it?
filling breakfast.
No, we
frosted
gotta
mini-wheat
get
cereal
something.
improved their
We gotta get something else from this.
He was proud of his friend.
This is just what the 8 layers needed.
Hey guys, sorry we're late.
Milk looks warm.
Finally got the whole gang together. Maple brown sugar, strawberry delight, blueberry muffin.
Yeah, little family reunion.
Wow, we're cereal here.
What? Just cooling it down.
Said. Gotcha.
Dumb
Safety
nut.
first. Watch the whole grain.
Try Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats hot. Just add warm milk and you've got a hot new way.
I feel like we didn't get the original guy. In
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But
Okay, I think, but we did him in the Gibby one, which again, he keeps good company and he was proud of his friend's accomplishment.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Wasn't he the one in the 1 year to Christopher Columbus, 1492? I'm pretty sure he's in that commercial. That's him.
probably.
But it's
That-
just
that
like,
sounds
I don't know,
kinda
it's just
weird.
like this educated arrogance he has that I just, it's a turnoff for me, but
Right,
if y'all want him to
here's the
be,
thing.
I've already put him there.
Well, here's the thing. I think we saw his true colors in the Gibby commercial, where he was happy for his friend's achievement. I
Okay.
think if we want to talk about the 1492 thing, we all got to do things for a bag. Okay, he might.
Yeah, we all gotta do things for a fact. Josh is right. You know, maybe like money was tight. Who knows?
Okay, they updated the Quaker Oats guy. They
Did they?
they yassified him a little bit
Whoa.
because he used to look.
What's the guy? Oh, do you see
Okay,
that? Like,
don't look at the
old-timey-
last one, but
Whoa.
but yeah, he's made some changes. He's
If Josh were to say that like the lead singer of Ghost was that guy from 2027,
Yeah,
I would say yeah, okay, yep, that's him.
I just wanted to point that out. Obviously, we got to go on this right here, but
I think he goes F. I think I think he also never ever goes down as partner ever.
yes,
I think
yes,
it's all about his pleasure.
incredibly. He's religious. It's incredibly selfish life. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck that dude.
Yeah, he lays there too. That's all he does. He
Yeah.
lays there, or maybe does doggy, and that's it.
Yeah.
S. It's the sun. It's the sun.
It is the sun, provider of all.
And I mean, look how generous
Look,
he's being with
yeah,
it.
look.
That's
yeah,
two
for real.
huge
Yeah,
PNG
he is
scoops.
constant.
That's yeah.
Yeah, no,
I don't-
I'm thinking-
I think he goes A. I don't think he goes S. But I think he goes A. I think he absolutely. I just think he kind of lacks a little bit of like wow factor. Like again, we're competing with Cool Frog.
We are competing with Cool Frog.
You
But
know
I
what's
don't-
interesting that I'm really noticing here
What's up?
with our S ranks? Kind of a lot of tongue action going with all our S ranks.
I tried to say that same thing.
And notice here.
Hey, we all have our weaknesses. We all
And-
have our weaknesses.
And notice here, I think we've made a standard, and I think we adhere by it.
Here's the thing. Okay, like if you want to put him in S, I'll let you put him in S. I think he goes in A because I don't think he's on Cool Frog level. But but I'm fine with him being an S. He is a very generous lover. He's giving 2 heaping scoops of raisins.
He's also like he's got those arms. He's wrapping
Sure.
you up. Like he's
I get it,
he's
yeah.
doing all. If
He's
he had
warm.
if he had a pair of sunglasses, he'd be S plus.
I get it. Alright.
These 3 freaks.
Yeah, I'm thinking like C or D.
I don't know.
I think we put him with the duos. Put him in C.
I don't know.
I didn't even notice that we did that really.
Oh yeah, what the hell? Okay, I don't know, because here's the thing. If you want to put him in C, that's fine. I'm not like super up in arms. I think there's an argument for B though, because there are 3 of them, and I think unlike the Flintstones, they do go together. I think you're about to have a wild foursome. I really do. They're kind of annoying, but they're also just kind of meh, you know what I mean? They're not like evil. Like I don't hate them like I do the Rabbit or the Lucky Charms guy.
Okay. No answer on how old they are, but they're elves, which means that
You're probably hundreds of millions of years old.
Yeah, they just.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Like a
Just
billion
wanted to
million.
make sure.
Yeah, so if you want to put them C, I'm fine with that. But I think there's 3 of them. I think you're about to have a foursome, and I think it's about to be pretty crazy because these guys have known each other a long time.
Whoa.
They've been around a long time.
They definitely do it together. Like they explored and explored. Yeah, that's mine. I'm sorry. The issue was that I turned on my suppressor for it, and then everybody was like, "Oh, you sound tinny." So I don't know what the better option is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think they are comfortable with each other. I think they are experienced like the wizard, and I think they have the youthfulness to to show for it. I think you're about to have a wild foursome. I think they could go B. I really do.
I do think though, the dick game's not there though.
Sure, but the thing is dick's not everything. Because
yeah, but
the thing, is there? Let's say you are the focus of this little thing you've got going on here. Okay?
Yeah.
You've got 3 of these fuckers all over your body. It doesn't matter what size their penises are. I agree. I think they've got little thimble boys, but like that's okay because I think there's 3 of them that are like working in conjunction. They've got a coordinated.
They're like
attack.
a fucking machine, dude.
Yeah, I really think they've got a coordinated attack on your most sensitive spaces.
My most sensitive spaces. Okay, I'm fine with B. Bryce, you're outvoted.
Yeah, that's fun.
This guy. Okay, this whole time, and I'm gonna zoom in here. This whole time, I thought that this was his chin, and I was like, "Dang, this guy's chiseled out with that chin."
What is this guy?
Do y'all see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But now I see it's just his neckline.
Yeah.
I was ready to put this man at an S because I was like, "That's a crazy hard chin."
Dude. What is
But
that?
now he's kind of like giving me major Virgin Loser vibes.
Yeah, he gives me the vibe of Family Guy. No, the guy from American Dad. Is it Steve?
Yeah, this guy is the masturbator.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. I think you're about to give him a really bad ranking, and I don't necessarily agree with that. But because the masturbator thing was so funny, like that, fine.
Okay, I'm making a new.
My argument is this. Okay, this is
masturbator.
masturbator. All right, my argument for I don't even know where I'd put him. I want to know this clear. I have no idea where I would rank this guy, but I think in terms of his abilities, he kind of gives me like the stoner vibe, and stoners can be pretty decent depending. So I think that it depends. So I don't care where he goes. I think Masquerade is perfect for him, but yeah, I don't know. I just think that he could have some merit. You would just have to field test it.
Yeah, but the thing is the way that I'm kind of looking into this is what if it's bangability, meaning your first time going into it. What are you about to expect? I can maybe teach him some great things, and he can learn really well. But if it's his first time, I'm not.
Well,
he doesn't have the looks to back it up.
Well, he's honestly giving me Diamond in the Rough vibes. You know what I mean? You wouldn't expect it, but he's got. But again, Masquerade is fine. I think I think Tony Tiger. I think he goes S for performance reasons alone.
Yeah,
I
think you're right.
I think regardless of what you think about his looks, whether or not how much he looks like big guy or whatever, I think for performance reasons alone.
Honestly, if for nothing else, he's worked for it.
Yeah.
He's put in the work for
And
it.
you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm curious how many stripes are on his dick.
That's a good question.
Whoa.
That's a good question. Yeah, good question.
Curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good question. Toucan Sam, I'm thinking A.
Nah, dude.
Also, I think a father.
I think
Maybe even a single
A
dad.
DILF? Would you say DILF?
He might be a DILF. Think of it that way, Josh.
I could think of him as a father. I get that. I think that you know what? Wait, and he's not crazy about like.
No, he tells you like, hey, follow your you be
He wants
true
you
to
to have the
yourself.
cereal. He wants you to have the cereal, right? Okay, yeah, you know what? Fuck it, dude. Yeah, you're right. Put him in A.
Yeah.
I agree. I couldn't. I thought he was a selfish prick, but you're
Yeah.
right. I got that wrong. Yeah, he is kind.
And then this thing is an F.
Yeah.
F
Fuck.
that thing.
For sure.
This is a good ranking. You know.
Wow.
Wait, where am I crazy? Where did we rank your character?
He's not a cereal mascot. He's just like the Nesquik rabbit.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
If we wanted to go like milk-based powders mascots, we could probably find a few.
I think this is good.
I think this is good.
Happy with this.
Yeah.
Josh, screenshot this on your
Here,
computer
I'll
and
download
tweet
it.
out.
Yeah.
This is good.
I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable.
Like we shouldn't be calling out the lurkers, but I'm just gonna say, stream, y'all were real quiet on this one.
And I think they were just enamored. I think they were just like taking notes. Like I think they were truly just infatuated with the whole situation. Right. You know? Yeah. See, Lily was just like, wow, wow, yeah.
This was serious. You know what? You know that picture of those three kids sitting around the table discussing Fortnite? That's what I felt like. I've never felt like that before. I really felt serious about this.
Yeah. I really think that we did a good job.
I did too.
This might be a graveyard shift backup.
I would show this to like a professor even. And I'd
say, this was sociology. We did sociology here.
Yeah, I would say, look, like I'm not in your class. This isn't related to anything. But I think this is college level work.
I need you to see this.
I know this is college level algebra 2.
Like there was
masturbator.
I just feel like there was like genuine logic and reasoning applied to the ranking of this.
Yeah, we didn't even try to be funny.
We definitely used the scientific method.
You know what we were?
Deciphering this.
You know what we were? We used the dead zone method, which was we were earnest.
We were earnest. Oh my god.
True.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
We were earnest.
We need to add
an earnesty meter to the stream.
Wait, guys! Can we just change like the hype train thing to earnesty meter?
Meter.
So if we ever get a like sub train going or whatever, we can have
how earnest can we be?
How earnest are we feeling today? Not earnest enough.
Oh, that's so funny.
We were earnest as fuck.
Josh, you want to give us your earnest smile? I haven't seen it in a while. It's so good. I love it. Sometimes we get that for minutes pre-stream.
Yeah,
for minutes. True. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm glad you had me keep the disclaimer because that is just so funny.
No, dude, it's so good.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Wow.
That is
I think this is
fun. Please do not be a sweat
please do not be a sweat.
Please show what we
Oh my god.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
This has got to be the best graveyard shift we've ever done.
It's been a good one. It's been a good one. Oh man. Oh, Madon. I think that's a great place to end this stream. I know we're a few minutes early, but what a great note to end it on.
Yeah,
next time we're doing another one of these, but not to force it. We'll see. We'll have to have one that naturally comes up.
We'll see what happens.
Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to ask if you've been here, if you're not following, we're really trying to build a community up. It would be fantastic. It means so much to you if you followed. We're not asking for subs. Some of y'all have done it just to be nice, which is incredible. We love it. But honestly, we're more here for the followers we're focusing on so we can build a community. That's really what we're here for. We do have the Discord, which I'm going to, and y'all, you don't have to stick around if you don't want this part. I'm just plugging our stuff, and I'm just telling you everything that's going on in the future. If you don't care about that, the stream's over. You can leave. But if you want to just hear me talk a little bit, oh man, of course this happens every time. Next stream will be Bryce. Are you doing it tomorrow? No, y'all are not streaming tomorrow. But we will be here on Friday, where we are playing some Content Warning, that new big game. I'm going to give a quick prediction to Content Warning. I think that game. I think other games like Lethal Company and Among Us got popular, and seeing something now try to capitalize on that format, I think it's going to bomb. I think nobody's going to care, but we're going to try it anyway because it looks fun as a game itself. So we'll see.
It was free, so I mean, they already have like 6 million downloads. So we'll see. I don't see as much content as I do for Lethal Company as I do for this game, but I still think it's going to be such a fun game to stream for sure.
Yeah.
So if you guys, you should definitely watch because I guarantee you, you're going to have some laughs on that one.
Yeah. And if it's boring, then after the 2-hour mark, after we come back from break, we'll play.
Well, hold on. I do want to play Elden Ring because, of course, that's our thing. But did y'all see that Lethal Company got a new huge update?
I did see
that's right. That's right.
They added that robot, right?
Well, they added like a robot. They added this butler enemy. That's really cool. There was something else too. So I don't know if y'all want to do that, but those games are so similar.
I think honestly, we take a break from Lethal Company as long as we can, and then come back when there's like a ton of new stuff.
Okay.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah. So next week we will plan on Content Warning, and if that gets boring after the first 2 hours, we'll switch to Elden Ring, continue our playthrough there. And then next week you'll have Josh and I back playing League of Legends, and we believe that the April Fool's thing will still be going on by then, so that'll be fun for us to test it out. I don't even know what it is, so should be interesting. They always do something good, like literally every year they do a good thing. And then Tuesday, Bryce, I'm sure doesn't have a schedule yet, but we might be doing more ESO, might not be, we'll see, and then come back. If you loved this episode of Graveyard Shift, come back next week on Wednesday. We'll be doing more like this again. Anything else to plug? Please watch our TikToks. We're trying so hard. We're trying so hard. Please. It's not even the same as if you watch us live because they're cut up to be funnier. The best parts. So go check it out. Boys, anything you want to say before we go?
All good.
Bryce did exactly what I said in the beginning of the stream, which was Bryce doesn't yes and he knows. That is so funny.
Thank you everyone that stayed and watched. Very much appreciate it. That was awesome. Thanks for everyone that participated in chat. Anyone that just had it running in the background, always appreciated. Any returning viewers, especially subs and stuff, thank you very much. Appreciate it. As Ryan said, please join the Discord if you want, just to keep the update with that. It updates you automatically every time we post a TikTok, every time we go live. You can get those updates if you have the notifications on your phone or computer, whatever. Please follow the TikTok. Ryan works really hard on making those clips. He is the hardest working member of the Dead Zone by far. So please, for his efforts, please. And thank you very much. Appreciate it.
We love you so much. I'm romantically in love with you.
I hate you.
We're going to be in a relationship soon, so don't get knocked up. Don't get committed to anybody else. Because
don't get knocked up. Yeah. It's so funny.
Yeah, because it's you and me, baby. It's you and me. And let me get that rat taxi started. Bryce, why don't you give us that signature outro?
Stream, thank you guys so much for sticking around, and we'll see you on the other side.
F yeah, baby. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bryce, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Josh, goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.